Hi, in this video I'll be showing you this. It's the Roidmi P1 Pro cordless handheld vacuum cleaner. And what I want to do today is to show you around the vacuum some of the features and benefits that it offers. And I'll also be doing a couple of demonstrations just to see how well it performs. I would appreciate it if you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Just give us a quick thumbs up, click subscribe. What I do is I talk about household appliances. I do specialise in cordless vacuums like these, and there's normally a bit of tech in there as well. What I'm also going to do is I'm going to show you something that this handheld vacuum can do that I've never seen any other cordless vacuum on the market do before. The reason I have a look at this one, first of all, because it looks a little bit different to a lot of the other handheld cordless vacuums on the market, but also I do feel at the moment that there is quite a gap in the market in this sector. And the main reason I say that, because a lot of brands with their main, I suppose, upright cordless vacuums, you can change it into a handheld. So what a lot of brands are doing is discontinuing some of their handheld products. So you don't have to go and get the main cordless vacuum to take it off charge, to take all the tools off, and to come and get all the bits up off the table where the kids have made the mess from the breakfast cereal. So all you want is something that's quite compact and lightweight, but performs well, like the P1 Pro. So I've mentioned lightweight, it's only 500 grams. There's not a lot of weight to it. So if you do suffer with things like your hands, where you do struggle to hold a cordless handheld vacuum, then this is certainly one to look at. And plus the size of it, you know, it's just a nice size. I suppose I've not seen something like this before. That's really why it took an interest to me. You've got the on and off button just on the top there. So when you press and hold it, that turns it on and off. As you can see, you just press the button, just toggles between the high and the low settings. On this model, you've actually got up to 20 minutes runtime. Now, I know some of you are thinking, well, 20 minutes doesn't sound like a huge amount, but personally, I think for the application you're going to use it for, as I'll demonstrate in a moment, say on a breakfast top or on a worktop, then personally, I think 20 minutes is more than enough. Now, that will be on the lowest setting. So if you're using it on the higher suction setting, then you won't quite get the 20 minutes. Clearly at some point you're going to need to charge the vacuum. Now it does come with this, so you've got a USB to a Type-C connection, and that just plugs in here. Personally, I think USB is definitely the way to go when you're looking at charging things like the cordless vacuums now. It's so much easier, and I suppose depending on where you've got it, most people have got a USB connection now. And if it's completely flat, it'll take between 2 and 2.5 hours to fully recharge. When it comes to storage, I suppose a couple of options. You can either just sit it on a worktop like that, as long as it's completely flat, or you have got the handle on the side there. So if you wanted to carry it, or if you even want to store it somewhere, then you've got that as well. So it's little things like that that I really like. When it comes to the bin capacity, clearly in this kind of vacuum, the bin is never going to be too big, but you've got 100 millilitre capacity, which overall is actually not bad considering the size of the vacuum. To empty the bin, it is ever so simple. If you just have a look on the side there, you've got the little padlock symbol. So all you need to do is just twist that and the whole bin will come off there. You have got the filter inside, so you've actually got 2 filters on this. So first of all, you've got this filter that is washable as well. All I'd normally say is once you take the filter out and wash it, make sure you leave it so it's completely dry. And that could be, say, up to 24 hours. I suppose on that type of filter, and because of the size of it, it might be a little bit sooner. But you just want to make sure it's completely dry before you put it back in, because what you don't want to do is for the filter to be damp and for it to damage the vacuum, which it could do. Anyway, once you've got the filter out, then it's ever so easy just to empty the bin in there. And then to pop the filter back in, that just drops back in like that. You've actually got a little, I suppose, like a tag on there. Just helps you to take the filter out nice and easily. And then when it comes to putting the bin back on, all you need to do is just locate it with the little padlock symbol, twist it, and then you're ready to go. You've actually got another filter on the back here. I'll just show you this. So you just twist that, and then you just got the little filter on the back there. With that one, I suppose again, it is washable. It won't take that long to dry because it's only quite a small compact filter. And then when it comes to putting that back on, you just put that on, twist it, you'll hear it click into place, and then you're ready to start vacuuming. When it comes to using the vacuum, all you'd normally do is to flip this end over, So that just flips over like that. You will see that there is a magnet here, where you've got two magnets, and what it will do is it will just lock into place like that. So I'm really impressed with that, because it's not a catch or something that I suppose over the years is going to break. That's just a magnet. So again, very good. Also, depending on the surface that you're vacuuming on will depend whether you want the brushes on or not. So rather than having a separate tool or a separate attachment which gets put away, gets lost, then what Roidmi have done is they've actually put it within the head of the vacuum. And I think that's a brilliant design. And all you do is, so as standard, you wouldn't have the brush, although you can just feel it there. You wouldn't actually use it there, but you've got a button underneath, and it just clicks up, and the brushes just come out. It's only a small amount. That's probably what, 4 or 5 millimeters that's come out, but it's just enough for the brushes to be in contact with the surface before the main head of the vacuum. And then to pop that back in, all you do is just pop your finger on there and just click that back in place. Anyway, enough talking for now. What I've got here is I've got some porridge oats on my breakfast top here. I suppose this could be a typical breakfast morning for some families, where you've just spilt the porridge oats on the top. So let's give it a go. Well, that didn't last long. I must say I was really impressed with that. Now this next test is going to be a lot more difficult. What I've done is I've put some sawdust onto the carpet. Now this carpet we've got here at our workplace is actually quite a horrible carpet. It's quite wiry, and I know a lot of cordless vacuums have struggled in the past. So it'll be really interesting to see how it gets on. And what I will also do is to just click the button, so we've got the brushes as well to hopefully help us. Now I'm actually really impressed with that. I know a lot of much more expensive upright cordless vacuums that wouldn't do half the job that that's just done. I say that second demonstration is one that I always try with the vacuums, and not many do succeed, so considering how well the P1 Pro did with that, I'm really impressed. A couple of other things to mention. First of all, the size of the vacuum is 6 centimeters diameter across, and you're looking at 27.5 centimeters height. I did say at the beginning of the video I was going to show you something that the P1 Pro can do that I've not seen any other cordless vacuum on the market do, and I'll show you that right now. I've not seen any other cordless vacuum on the market that can do that, either because they're quite heavy, the other models, or the suction isn't as good. So it's something, I'm not sure why I tried it, to be honest. I do try it on most of the vacuums. As I say, that's the first one that has been successful in doing so. If you're as impressed as I am with this, and if you're thinking of purchasing one of these, I have provided a link below to show you where to get one at a competitive price. I hope you enjoyed this video on the Roidmi P1 Pro cordless handheld vacuum cleaner. I've really enjoyed making this. I do like something where it's a little bit different, and I must say I do love this cheeky little vacuum. But anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. All I'd normally say is please give us a subscribe, click thumbs up, and leave any comments below on the video. If you've got any questions on it, then just pop it in the comments below. If you have seen any other vacuums that can do the demonstration that I've just done, where I had it stuck to my hand, if you've got one, or if you've seen one before, let me know, just pop it in the comments. Anyway, thanks for watching.